Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Vina Agustiana and I'm from Kuningan University. So today we're gonna learn about the simple past tense. I think you guys know what is the simple past tense. Okay, let me share a screen first. Share screen first so you guys can see the material that I made by myself. All right, everybody, grab the controls on your time machine. We are leaving the present behind for now, and we're going to take a look into the past and tell the story of yesterday. Okay, what is the simple past tense? The simple past tense, sometimes called the preterite, is used to talk about the complete actions in a time before now. The simple past tense is the basic form of past tense in English. The time of the actions can be the recent past or the distant past. So the characteristic of past tense is verb to. Okay, you guys must remind that the characteristic about the simple past tense is verb to. Okay, maybe I can summary for these explanations. That the key thing to remember about the simple past is that the actions is 100% finished. It started in the past and it also ended in the past. So the door is totally closed on this one. You can basically put a period on it. And you'll often spot this tense hanging out with specific time markers. Sometimes it's a very definite time, like yesterday or last week. Or maybe other time it's a bit more vague, like a long time ago. Now, for most verbs, making the simple past is easy, right? You just slap an ed on the end every word, every verb. Yeah, I mean like that. But, this is the big but. Here's where English loves to throw us a curveball. Some of our most common verbs decide to play by their own rules. Did you guys see? Okay, yeah. We're talking about those infamous irregular verbs. There's no secret rule here, okay? You just kind of have to get to know them. So you can see this is the present and this is the past. So the go verb becomes went, and then have becomes had, and then give becomes gave, come becomes came, see becomes saw, and do becomes did. All right, that was so confusing. But you can guys see that this is the rule, and maybe you can see the reference on the source, on the other sources or website. Okay, to make it clearer, here are some other irregular verbs. You can see that they are very irregular, right? But that's just how the rules are. So let's just consider this to be. This is to be. Well, in this table, we can assume that this is the verb one. Wait, this is the verb one. And then this is the verb two. And this is the verb three. But for the simple past tense, we only use the verb to. We only look in this word, okay? Not this. So, where is the verb to come from? The verb to come from is from this. All right. Wait. I will clear all drawings. Okay. So you guys can screenshot of this table for the reference. And then next slide. Okay, this is an example to explain to go and to explain to give. Okay, some verbs are irregular. Some verbs are irregular in the simple past. Here are the most common ones. There's a to go and there's the to give. We can see that the example sentence. So this is the affirmative sentence, this is the negative sentence, and this is the interrogative sentence. Okay, you can see that. To go. So why do the go verbs change into the went? Because that's the rule. We can see on the previous slide that, okay, where is go? Okay, this is go. And then for the past verb or verb to become went. So that's why the sentence is, he went to a club last night. But for negative and interrogative sentence, we don't use verb to at the verb because we use the verb to at auxiliary do. We also know that do, okay, wait, do is the verb one and did is the verb two. So that represents that this is the past verb. Past verb, I'm sorry. Okay, we can see that go in this sentence is not changed, become went. Because the verb to is replaceable to the do. Okay, I'm sorry, maybe I can, so this is go, this is the verb one, and this is went, this is the verb two. Same in interrogative sentence, this is go, this is the verb one. But, okay, we can see that this is the verbs, this is the verbs, and this is the verbs. But why the go is not using the verb to? Because the verb to, we replace it to this. We also know in previous slide that is the, wait, that is do is have the verb to that is did. So that's why for negative and interrogative sentence, the verb to is replaced on that auxiliary. Okay? Maybe I will clear this first. Alright. Same as to give word, to give verbs. That's the give. This is the verb to. And then this give, this is verb one. This is also give verb one. Okay, did, and this is did. Okay, maybe I can clear that this did is verb two, but don't look at this because this is not truly concrete. Okay. All right. Maybe you guys will understand after all this because I will share to you guys the formula of the simple past tense. Okay, so there's the example for irregular verb. He went to a club last night. He didn't go to bed early last night. Did he go to the cinema last night? We gave her a doll for her birthday. They didn't give John their new address. Did Barry give you my passport? Okay, that's clear. Wait. All right, next slide. Okay, we can see on this form, when it comes to making a negative or interrogative sentence, things get way simpler, okay? Just put it the did, as I said before, okay? The main verb snaps right back to its original form. Did really does all the heavy lifting here. So the key is just remind that for the negative and interrogative form of all verbs is the simple past. Always use the auxiliary did because did is the verb to from do. Did is the verb to from do. That's simple, right? Okay. Yeah, and this is the formula of simple past tense. You guys can screenshot because this is the important things, the most important things. Okay, finally we have finished discussing the simple past tense. So don't forget to keep studying it so you can understand it well. And yeah, thank you for watching this video until the end and see you guys again in the next learning video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.